is going on, everybody? My name is John Solo and welcome to Secrets of Cinema. Today I'll be sharing with you guys 31 facts that you hopefully didn't know about Disney's newest release, Moana. It's been a little over a week since I uploaded my last video and several weeks since my last Disney video, so I say let's just get started. This is Disney's 56th feature film. That's a lot of movies. It is the 20th Disney film to be named after its main protagonist. The title, Moana, is a Polynesian word meaning ocean or sea and is commonly used for the color blue. You would think that someone might have told Moana's dad that if he didn't want her going near the ocean, he shouldn't have named her after the ocean. Part of the reason why I'm not naming my daughter crack cocaine. In Italy, the movie is titled Oceana and the protagonist is named Viana. Disney decided to make the change mostly due to copyright reasons, but also because there's a famous Italian adult actress named Moana who they really didn't want their new princess to be associated with. Luckily for them, the name change worked out because in Italy, Viana means water from the cave. Moana is only the second Disney princess to not have a story based on a fairy tale or feature a love interest. The first was Merida from Brave. The directors of Moana, John Musker and Ron Clements, also directed some of the most famous Disney classics like The Great Mouse Detective, The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, and Hercules, in addition to the other hand-drawn classics like Treasure Planet and The Princess and the Frog. This is actually the first full-length Disney film that these directors have created to not be predominantly done in hand-drawn animation. Interestingly though, there was a part of this movie that was hand-drawn animated, Maui's tattoos. The filmmakers have said that the three-dimensional computer animation is well suited for the beautiful sculpturing of the faces of the people from the South Pacific. Early on in the movie, we see a little Moana help a baby sea turtle cross the beach by holding a palm leaf over his head. This scene was meant to be a reference to Lilo and Stitch, which of course is also set in the Hawaiian Islands. Another Easter egg, at some point when Moana is walking through her village, you can see some villagers in the background beating a rug that resembles the flying magic carpet from Aladdin. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a clip of the exact scene to show you guys, but keep an eye out for it next time you see the movie and let me know if you find it. I don't know about you guys, but one thing I loved most about Moana is how authentic it felt. To no surprise, authenticity was a huge focus of the directors. Throughout the 5 years that the movie was developed, Clements and Musker recruited experts from all across the South Pacific to form an oceanic story trust. The trust consulted on the cultural sensitivity and accuracy of the film's story as it evolved through its 9 different versions. 9 different versions. Sounds like we're gonna have a lot to talk about in the next plot twist episode. In addition to the Oceanic Story Trust, Musker and Clements did a boatload of research on the Polynesian culture themselves. In 2012, they took trips to Fiji, Samoa, and Tahiti to meet the people of the South Pacific and learn as much as they could about their culture. Moana is the first motion picture ever to be fully dubbed in the Tahitian language. This is the third time that Disney has released a special dubbing dedicated to the culture that inspired the film. The first was Lion King and the second was Mulan. Dwayne Johnson has said that part of the reason he accepted the role of Maui was the thrill of seeing his Polynesian ancestry depicted so beautifully in a major motion picture. He actually admitted to crying over it many times. I gotta say, it may have been for different reasons, but the fact that The Rock cried over this movie makes me feel a little bit better about the dust getting in my eye and making it look like I was crying even though I totally wasn't at all. An homage to the actor who played him, Maui can be seen raising his eyebrow as he starts his trademark song, You're Welcome. The filmmakers observed literally thousands of auditions of young women from the South Pacific before deciding on the actress to play Moana, 14-year-old Auli Cravalho. Apparently, it's a total coincidence because Moana's appearance had already been decided on by the time Auli was recruited, but the actress and her character share a striking resemblance. That being said, both Maui and Moana had some of their mannerisms based on their actors once animation started up. Believe it or not, but Lin-Manuel was signed on to write the music for Moana before Hamilton became a worldwide phenomenon. After it did, he would often Skype chat with the Moana crew from backstage, sometimes with his Hamilton costume still on. Let me tell you, I have no idea how this guy was able to write such beautiful music while also filling his time with a performance as demanding as Hamilton's, but you can't deny the guy's got both talent and dedication. If those of you who are Star Wars fans thought you recognized the voice of Chief Tui, you were onto something. Tamura Morrison, aka the actor who played Jango Fett, also played Moana's father. In addition to Morrison, Dwayne Johnson, and Aui, Rachel House, Jermaine Clement, Nicole Scherzinger, Oscar Kitely, and Troy Polamalu are all of Polynesian descent. That makes Moana Moana, the first ever Disney or Hollywood film to focus on solely Polynesian performers. Dwayne Johnson has said that he is a firm believer that voice acting is the most difficult career in acting. He has said that he gets personally annoyed by celebrities being cast in animated films despite their bad delivery when voicing their characters. This is actually one of the few Disney animated films where the voice actors would match their characters' mouth movements. This was instead of the typical process where the animators would match the mouth movements to the delivery of the lines. The characters of Hey Hey the Rooster and Pooh the Pig are based off of the director's appearances. It's common practice for Musker and Clements to feature cartoon caricatures of themselves in their films, leading all the way back to The Little Mermaid. Interestingly, Hey Hey is voiced by Alan Tudyk, who's typically known for playing comical villains in Disney films. Personally, I think the Crows and Clucks of Hey Hey were Tudyk's best performance yet. I'm sure you guys remember the character of Duke Weaselton from Zootopia, who sells bootleg DVDs that are animal versions of Disney's previous films. Well, mixed in with Wreck-It Rhino and Floatsin' 2 is another movie called Moana. The scene in Moana where our main characters encounter the Kakamora is an intentional homage to Mad Max Fury Road. Another Easter egg that Moana contains is an appearance of Sven from Frozen. When Maui is shaken up and trying to transform into the giant eagle, he turns into Sven for a split second. Interestingly, no other human characters outside of Moana meet Maui. I'll admit that I didn't notice this when I saw the movie initially, but now I'm smelling a conspiracy. Maybe he was never there at all. Maybe he was just a figment of Moana's imagination. Maybe Moana's in a coma and now she's living out her life, her dream life inside of here. Nah, I'm kidding. Sorta kidding. I don't know, we'll see. And that, my friends, was the final fact I'm going to be sharing with you all today. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a while since I uploaded my last Disney video, so I really appreciate your guys' patience with this one. I also want to let you guys know that this will not be a recurring thing. It is officially the end of the semester. My finals week was last week, which is why you guys didn't hear from me really at all on social media or here on YouTube. But the regular Disney and Pixar videos are going to be starting up again this week with this video, and then it will continue on the next week and for the rest of forever, hopefully. In addition to that, I will also be resuming making 2 to 3 videos every single week like I used to in the good old days. I'm going to be making an update video very soon to explain myself in detail, but pretty much what the entire problem has been is that this semester, my first semester of senior year, has just been really rough on me and I didn't expect it. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to ask a small favor of you, just so I know that you guys are still enjoying the content, that you're ready and waiting for the next video, that you're super excited for the return of the John Solo that you subscribed to months ago. Just hit that like button, and if we can get this video to 2,000 likes, I'll know that you guys are super pumped for the next episode of Disney Pixar shenanigans. If you're ready for the next Disney and Pixar shenanigans, the next episode of Plot Twists featuring a certain movie that is brand new and from Disney, I wonder what it could possibly be, hit that like button down below and let me know. And when you're through with that, don't forget you can also comment, subscribe, share, do all those normal things to support the channel. It'd be really, really greatly appreciated. And for those of you who are already subscribed, don't forget to hit that little gear next to that subscribed icon and hit turn notifications on. That way you'll get a notification every time I upload a video, because a lot of you have told me lately that just my videos aren't showing up in your sub box, and I wish I could do something about that. That's pretty much the closest thing we have to a solution right now. Anyways, I don't want to keep you guys here any longer than I already have, so let me just say once more, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience throughout this semester. I'm so excited to be back. Oh, I'm getting so pumped. I know that it probably looks fake, but I just feel kind of awkward acting genuinely pumped in front of the camera, so that's why we're at a weird in between right now. Thank you guys for everything. I'll be seeing you very soon. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Gently flip the chair. You know why I gently flip the chair instead of actually getting all pumped and flipping it? Is because I'm a baller on a budget. I would love to flip the chair and get all amped up, but there's Legos back there. I don't want to break the chair and then have to buy a new chair because that's just not economical. That's not fiscally responsible, you know? So, yeah, thanks again for stopping by. I'll see you soon.